All right. All right. Looks like we're already getting it started. Wait, hold on. Oh. All right. All right. Here we are with another live stream. Okay. Okay, everyone. This live stream goes out to someone who requested this, who requested me to do this live stream. And that person is Bahrain and Palestine 2727. Um, or by their what is it called again? Oh, by their handle, or their handle is BHRPSE 2727 back. Shout out to you. Shout out to you and everyone watching. Make sure to go subscribe to them. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm finally doing your request as you wanted. And you asked me whatever you request, whatever you want, and I'll go ahead and do it. And here I am about to do it right now. All right. Let me just share my screen and then I'll get this ready. Okay, here we are. All right. Wait, why is there two F tiers? Oh, that doesn't seem right. Let me fix that. Hold on, chat. I'll spruce things up a bit and then I'll show you again. Whoops. All right. All right, chat, here we go. All right, here it is. All right, here's the tier list. As you can see, I got all the countries in the world. The whole list of them. Territories are not included though. Or else this would be way too long, and plus like pretty much if like every other, if the territories, if territory flags were like countries too, then they probably just fall off the tier list because I just have no opinion on them. But anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and get this started with. All right, so what should I start off with? Oh yeah, well first, I obviously got to put my homeland, El Salvador, in the S tier because I always respect my homeland. All right, what should we do next? I think Afghanistan. Yeah, I'll put it in D tier. And before you guys start saying that Afghanistan is bad, you're probably thinking of the terrorist group called or the political movement called Taliban. I don't know how you say it. Yeah, that's something else. That's completely different. This is the real Afghanistan. And honestly, I don't really think it will deserve that much hate. Because yeah. Because it always because it always gets hated because of Taliban. Actually, no, you know what? I'll put it in C tier. I think that could probably be fair enough. The next one, Azerbaijan. I'll put in B tier. I think that could probably do. Algeria. What I can tell you guys is Algeria is underrated. I feel like more people should travel there or go live there because I heard it's a pretty good place to live. If you want to go to Africa. Yeah, A tier. I think A tier could do. Up next, we got Bahrain. I'll give Bahrain A tier because Qatar is S tier. What I can tell you guys is Qatar just looks like I've seen Qatar before, images of Qatar, and it looks like a really amazing place to visit. Anyways, Albania and Andorra, they're underrated countries. A tier. Argentina, I guess I'll give that A tier too. Bangladesh, I'll give that C tier. Angola, I'll give that D tier. Yeah, these two countries, they're not bad, but not great either. All right. Anyways, next up we got Bhutan. You guys could think about Bhutan as like the Switzerland of Asia. And honestly, I like their I like the landscapes there. Everything's pretty cool looking. I feel like it's quite underrated too. Although it can be kind of hard to travel there if you're from the US because Bhutan doesn't recognize the US. Not because Bhutan doesn't like the US, but they just don't really care. So B tier. They don't really recognize much countries because they want to stay neutral. Anyways, next up, Australia, A tier. Same thing with Bahamas too. I don't know why we don't really talk about the Bahamas that much. Botswana is also underrated, so B tier. Canada, I think I'll give Canada S tier. I really like Canada. All right. Let me see if I can get all the S tiers. America, of course S tier. Oh. Anyways, South Korea, the UAE get S tier. I just love those countries a lot. Japan also gets S tier. Like everything Japan and the UAE create are just insane. Like they just never run out of any cool ideas. It's just amazing. Their cities. And I just wish I could visit those too. Cuba, I don't really know much about it, other than their cities look pretty nice. Like all the color, like I like how some of the their most of their buildings are like colorful, kind of cute, like cute colors. I'll show you guys. And then, I see like that. They have some pretty nice. They have some pretty nice cities. It looks this honestly, it looks quite beautiful. Pretty good. Looks like it'd be pretty cool to go to. Although I don't think, although you can't really go there as a U.S. citizen. B tier. Belarus, D tier. Honestly, Belarus just feels like it feels like Russia, but like downgraded. India, A tier. Russia, oops, B tier. I don't again for Russia, I don't really I don't really hate it and I don't really like it either. But I still respect it. Armenia, um I think I'll probably put that in C tier. Just I slightly like Azerbaijan a little more. And I support Azerbaijan, but I respect Armenia. So yeah, just to let you all know. China, C tier. The Chinese are really nice, but their but their but their government is just yeah, their government is just too. I don't even know. I can't really describe it. It's just too. It's just too. Yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Eritrea. I don't know. Should I give it? I don't know. I'll give it E tier. I don't really hate it. I don't really hate it as much as the next ones I'm about to put. All right. Well, the next what I will put for F is of course this god awful excuse for a country. Who thought it was a good idea to lock your citizens up in a big country? Well, in quite a big land area. Not like super big, but just like basically like in a big prison kind of. Up next for Israel and Palestine, I'll give them A tier because I support both. I support both before you all start getting before you all you if there's any Muslim viewers watching right now, before you all get mad at me, I'm just saying that I respect both. You gonna go to Target with us? No. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys can hear a little bit of noise in the background. My family's just in a little bit of a routine right now. Regular routine as always. Belgium, S tier. Belgium is a beautiful country, and nothing can beat their. No other chocolate can beat their chocolate. I kind of liked what I said there. No other chocolate can beat their chocolate. Bulgaria? Bulgaria's underrated. I'll put that in A tier. I don't know why we don't talk about Bulgaria more. Up next, we got Syria. That's not how the flag looks like, by the way. That's the Ba'athist Syria flag. I don't know how you say it again. Honestly, I have to give I probably have to give these three I think I'll put Iraq here, Yemen there, and then Syria here. All right. Finland. Not gonna lie, Finland's kind of overrated. Because people always just say how happy everyone because everyone just talks about why it's so happy. And honestly, if you think about if you kind of think about moving there to Finland just because they're the happiest country, you there's other things you got to worry about in Finland because like their language quite difficult to learn from what I've heard. Two, it's quite of a cold country. So yeah, if you don't really like the colds, then I wouldn't really recommend it. And plus, the taxes there are quite high, not gonna lie. So it gets beat here. France, France, France is overrated too. France is, I'm telling you guys, France is just completely overrated. You, I feel like you can't really get. I feel like you can't really get a good experience there. From what I've heard, like they're like from what I've heard, they're pretty. They can be pretty rude if you don't speak French. And yeah, that could be quite of a problem for you all. Like, I just don't know why they have to act so sensitive about it. So, honestly, I have to give it. You know what? I'm gonna give it D tier. Chile, though, that's an underrated country. A tier. Brazil, I'll give that B tier. It's pretty good. It's a pretty cool country. Egypt, I'll give that S tier. I'm just a really big fan of Egypt. I would just really like to learn about the history of them and just yeah, just like their long lasting history of their country because it's a super old country and they've got amazing history. Oh, what's this? Can you put Palestine in Naro S tier? Well, I wouldn't say they're like super great, but I still respect them though, because this is my opinion. And if I say it's A tier, then I put it in A tier. And Naru, yeah, about that one. Okay, is there even any? What even is there to? What even is there? What even is cool about Nauru? A tier. That country, it's just tiny. There's like nothing to do there. So, E tier. If you don't know what I mean by that, that means it's quite of a pretty bad country. Not good. What should I do next? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna. Oh yeah. I forgot to put more of the I forgot to put these ones in F tier. Somalia, Sudan, and Brunei all absolutely suck. These three countries are either just like either these three countries are either like so unstable or they're just so corrupted. And because of that, these go in F tier, which means they suck. They're trash. They're garbage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm sorry, but I just don't I just can't like a country that's just so corrupted. Austria? I don't know if we don't really talk about Austria that much. A tier. Colombia, I'll give that A tier. All right, let's get more of these. But where did the other one go? Did I really just put them somewhere and then I just lost it? Oh, there's Sweden. Germany, right there. I keep losing track of where I put the countries because there's so many of them. All right. Sweden, Germany, Switzerland, Singapore, and the Netherlands, they all get S tier. They've pretty much they've invented so much amazing stuff. And like if these countries did not exist, then a lot would change. Like how Germany created such amazing foods, like the hamburger, the hot dog, or gummy bears, and yeah, Fanta too. That's my favorite soda, to be honest. Sweden is amazing too. Honestly, everything about it is just makes it seem amazing, and because of that, I probably like to live here. Switzerland, I think you guys probably already know why. It's good when you're staying neutral, and you've got amazing landscapes. Singapore is just. I like to think I kind of like to think Singapore is kind of like the Orlando of Asia, because like it's a pretty fun country to go to, and they even have their own Universal Studios, and I love Universal. And Netherlands, same same reason as Sweden. Whoops! I accidentally pulled the tab out, and it did that. Is my microphone even on? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hold on. Oh no, it is on. It is on. All right. All right, back to it. Ireland and Italy, I'll put those. I'll totally put those in S tier. Italy, well, obviously because their cities are beautiful, and of course nothing else could beat their cuisine. I don't care what other type of cuisine you throw at me. I'm always gonna pick for Italy. And Ireland, Ireland is a pretty country, and I love how they're very friendly too, to foreigners. So they both get S tier for that. Um, I don't Ukraine. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really have any opinion on Ukraine. I really don't. I really do not know anything about Ukraine, so I give it C tier. To me. Great Britain, I'll give it B tier because to be honest, it's kind of it's slightly overrated, to be honest, because a lot of people quite go here, travel to here, and to be honest, I just I just don't really feel like there's not really too much to do in the UK. And also, their food is quite bad. No offense. I hope, I hope, I hope there's no British people watching this right now, and I hope you do not get offended by what I just said right now. So yeah, I have to give that B tier. Morocco, however, again, I both re- I respect Morocco and Algeria. I don't I don't support one of them. I support both of them because they're both amazing countries, and I feel like more people should visit them that often. It's just they're both such underrated countries. There's and I just wish they could stop fighting. Malaysia, Malaysia is just so a lot of things Malaysia makes is just amazing. You can I'm pretty sure there's just a lot of fun stuff you could do there in Malaysia. I don't know why we really don't really talk about it that often. And their cuisine is delicious. So it's just their cuisine is just so tasty. So yeah, I'll give that S tier. For Indonesia, I'll give it A tier. Not as great as Malaysia, but still pretty great. Anyways, Iran. I do. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. But to be fair, people quite underestimate Iran. I don't know what word I don't know what word it is, but like people just don't understand what there is, what how cool Iran is. Um so most of you probably think Iran is just a country that just likes to cause destruction to Israel. It just likes to cause trouble in the Middle East. Well, look at this. Look at these. Look at all these pictures. They even have like their own tower like this. Kind of like it kind of looks like it kind of looks a little similar to Seattle with this tower. It's just that that tower makes it kind of feel like they have their own version of Seattle, to be honest. So I wouldn't really say I hate it, but I wouldn't say I really like it. So B tier. And I also kind of wish the Safavid Iran. I just I just kind of wish we had the other Iran back. You know, you know what I'm talking about, guys. Like the flag with the lion on it that kind of looks like this, but instead of the sword, it's a lion. Because now their government has just gone clearly ill. Iceland, I'll give Iceland A tier. Because to be honest, I probably like to visit Iceland. I like I really like how they're very peaceful they've got a really cool terrain, biomes, landscapes. I know on Google Maps it may just look like a tiny island, but when you go on there, one of the coolest things I would like to see on Iceland is the volcanoes. Like I never actually hiked close to a volcano before. But if I was doing like a volcano hike, that would be amazing. Cambodia is an underrated country to visit. B tier. You know what? You know what? Most Southeast Asian countries are actually pretty great. Every Southeast Asian country is very great. All right. Oh, but except for one, Myanmar. Myanmar. I just don't know what goes on with this. I just don't know what is going on with this country. I can't even explain why it's so bad. F tier. Denmark? I'll put Denmark in A tier. Oh. And just be glad that Denmark exists because if Denmark didn't exist, then we would actually lose quite a lot of stuff. Like you wouldn't be able to take Ozempic to lose weight. We also would not. Legos would also not exist, and that would just be a big change for kids. And also, if Denmark never existed, then say goodbye. Say goodbye. Then say goodbye to everyone's favorite mobile game, Subway Surfers. Honestly, it's just Subway Surfers is just an amazing. It's just an amazing game to play, and I'd just be sad if we didn't have it. All right. Anyways, up next, Greece and Turkey. They both get A tier. These countries are very nice, and once again, I support both because they're both equally great, both equally beautiful, and their food is amazing. Pretty much any country in the Mediterranean has such amazing food. Like, I just want to know. I just want to know all you countries in the Mediterranean. How do you guys make cuisine so good? Like, what's the secret? Right. Estonia? I don't know. You know what? I'll give it an A tier. I feel like that's fair enough. Anyways, next we got Mexico. I'll give that S tier because I will always respect that country. I just love that country a lot. Plus, my dad's from Mexico, and and he al- and he always and he likes to blend with my Salvadoran culture. And because of that, both El Salvador and Mexico are amazing because I always gotta give our homelands the S tier. All right. Okay. Nicaragua. Nicaragua is underrated. Very underrated country. Most people don't really go there because they either, I guess, maybe a little don't really like it, or they probably just don't. Most people probably just don't know where's Nicaragua. It's actually located close to El Salvador and Honduras. And we kind of share a little bit of a similar culture. So yeah, I gotta give Naca, whoops, Nicaragua A tier. Hmm. All right, I don't know if I really want to put all the countries or not, because the rest of the countries they might just they probably just fall off the list. Hold on. Oh, oh yeah, I needed a sip of seltzer water. That's just what I needed. All right, let's keep going. Oh, and by the way, for anyone watching right now, please do not bash my opinion. Please don't bash my opinion, because if you do that, then you might just start. You're you're probably going to start a war in in the live chat right now, and I do not want that to happen. So just don't bash my opinion. I know I know I did a and Bahrain and Palestine 2727. I know I didn't put Palestine in S tier, and I didn't put Norway in S tier either. But that's just because I just don't think they're really the best. But Palestine is still pretty good, but not amazing. And Nauru, I just don't even know what there is. Anyways, Haiti gets E tier. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on with that country. It's like on that side of the in that island of the Caribbean, it's like the Dominican Republic, which gets B tier. Everything looks perfect. Everything's perfectly fine there. But Haiti, like, what is going on with you? I just don't know what happened. I just don't know what's going on. Something just seems going wrong there. Whoops. Anyways, let's keep going. um, Saudi Arabia. You know, I'll give Saudi Arabia a B tier. I'll give it B tier because I don't really know much to do there other than the fact that they have some pretty cool, nice cities. Let's see what should I do next. I don't really know. I honestly don't really know if there's any other countries that'll probably get on the S tier, because like the rest of them are just not too just would not really be good enough to reach the S tier. Oh wait, except except for you, Portugal. Oh, and also, and yeah, I also forgot to put Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein, you're going in the S tier too. Liechtenstein is very nice, and it's a pretty great Bristol. It's a pretty great place to live. Monaco, I'll give it B tier. Latvia, B tier. Lithuania, A tier. Madagascar, D tier. Belize, D tier. Ethiopia, C tier. Oh yeah, I forgot to put. I forgot about Venezuela. Venezuela gets E tier. So does Libya and also Zimbabwe. Pakistan. Oh, I respect Pakistan. I respect. I respect. I respect Pakistanis as always. The Pakistan. The people from Pakistan as always. I support both India and Pakistan, so they both get E tier. All right, like that. B tier. New Zealand. Um. Yeah, I think New Zealand will go with Australia too. They're both equally. They're both equally cool. They've got. They've got some. They have like such cool wildlife to see there, and and people from Australia and New Zealand are very nice. So yeah, they both get A tier. Slovenia and Slovakia, B tier. I'll give those B tier. Actually, you know what? I'll give Iran C tier because I did say it's not bad but not great either. Now Cyprus is another underrated country. What I can tell you guys, Cyprus is quite absolute paradise if you've never been there before. It's very nice. All right. Oh, I just realized this list doesn't have all the countries because I kind of realized they forgot to put because they didn't put Kosovo. I guess maybe they just don't recognize it. Serbia gets B tier. Now, if Kosovo is here, I would put it B tier too, but it's not here. But I do support both as always. Thailand. Thailand, I'll give that S. No, no. I mean A. I mean A tier. Yeah. Saint Kitts and Nevis. B tier. Mm. Poland and Namibia. Mm-hmm. B tier. Djibouti, right there. Barbados, right there. Norway, A tier. Actually, no, just like, actually, no, I'll give Norway S tier. Oops, I meant to put Trinidad and Tobago in A tier. Just like Sweden, Norway is very nice. Is a very nice country. I wish I kind of wish I could live there too. Spain, B tier. Spain is quite overrated. Not gonna lie. Because so many people travel there, and plus I've heard Spain is actually one of the most racist countries, and sometimes it can be kind of rude too, because usually they're like in a hurry. Man, I feel like I already put like a lot of countries here, and there's still a lot more to put. Oh God. To be honest, I kind of feel like the rest of the I honestly just don't know what else to put on this list because pretty much the rest of these countries are they just fall off the list. All right, Mauritius, I'll give that A tier too. Actually, no, you know what? I'll give it B tier. Oh wait, I forgot Romania. You're getting A tier. Malta too. Marshall Islands, D tier. Papua New Guinea, E tier. Central African Republic, E tier. Burkina Faso, E tier. Cameroon, I think, E tier. Wait, is that Fiji? I think this is Fiji, right? Yeah, it is Fiji. Fiji is this little tiny island is super nice, and I recommend it on your travel list. So they get A tier. South Africa, I'll give that B tier. Oman, hmm? Oman is basically kind of like the Switzerland of the Middle East, and it's beautiful too. So I'll give it A tier. Maldives, B tier. Guyana, B tier. Honduras, B tier. I mean, it's B tier. Whoops. North Macedonia, C tier. I don't really know much about North Macedonia. All right. Chad. This is not Romania, by the way. It's Chad. E tier. Nigeria, B. The Czech Republic. I feel like most of these countries, I kind of feel like I'm pronouncing them wrong. But I just never know sometimes. So you guys could probably help me out with how to pronounce some of these countries because it's harder than it looks to pronounce them. Peru. Okay. All right. Mali. E tier. Mongolia. Mongolia food is pretty good, but I don't. But there's not really much to know about it, other than the fact that Mongolia has had one of the biggest empires ever. Like, it was the second largest empire after the British Empire. It was like the Mongol Empire was pretty much the largest continuous empire. It's not like, because like compared to the British Empire was like their territory was like widespread all over the world and not like all continuous like others. Panama, A tier. Jordan, B tier. These all get E tier. All right. Kazakhstan. Moldova? I think this is Moldova. I don't know. Oh no, it is Moldova. C tier. You know what? I might as well just finish off this list, by the way, since I pretty much already got almost all of them. South Sudan, E tier. The Gambia, E tier. Mauritania, D tier. Hmm. 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 Georgia, B tier. All right. Jamaica. Ooh, Jamaica's a very nice country to visit, and not too far from us, and it's very nice. So I'll give it A tier. Mozambique. Most African countries are not really good to me. Uruguay. I think I'll give that an A tier. Oh yeah, Uzbekistan is cool. Is another underrated country to visit. I'll give that. I'll definitely give that A tier. What is it? What is this one? What is this? Um, oh, it's Saint Vincent. C tier. This one. Tajikistan. Paraguay. B tier. Zambia. Uganda. Tuvalu. Tonga. Tanzania. Vanuatu. Yeah, a lot of these countries I'm putting right now are pretty much ones I don't really know much about. All right. Sri Lanka. There's some pretty cool places to visit in Sri Lanka. It's a pretty beautiful country to visit, even though it's on a tiny island. And I can tell you, their like cuisine is like spicy, but I like spicy food. So I'll give that B tier. That one. And then the last two, Guatemala and San Marino. I'll give Guatemala B tier, and then San Marino. I'll give San Marino A tier. Oops, I forgot to put Vatican City and San Marino. Vatican City gets B tier and San Marino gets A tier. Okay. Okay, this is the final list of all the countries. This is the final tier list of every single one of my favorite countries of my rankings. Just trying to see if there's any comments. But nope. This is my final list. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got all that. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna post this on my. No, I don't want an account right now. Can I download? Download. Oh, I think I have to log in. Let me. Let's log in. Where's my template? I want my. Wait, where am I? Can I please? Oh. Can I download it, please? All right, then. Let me download. I'm gonna have to wait. I think I'm gonna have to wait now for it to download. Is it not working? Oh, download. Oh, thank you. Okay, it's working. All right, All right, so I'm gonna post the final results on my community post, and I think that'll do it. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole stream, and just ranking every country, and that's pretty much it.